finals. We going to the finals. This is what I'm talking about right here. The ATL was shut down. Ain't no magic in that damn city. They got closed down. The New York Knicks came to town, stomped them in the first half, and this is what you got instead. Orange and blue skies, baby. It's our time. It's our time. Just like I told you. Even Mikael Bridges showed up. Tears in my eyes. It's our time, y'all. Whoa!
Someone could possibly advance tonight. Someone might go home.
We are the New York Knicks.
It's been near perfect basketball for the Knicks.
Bucks are rattled right now. Everything is happening a little bit too fast for them.
It's the Knicks, and we're back on pace.
One of the most dominant performances in NBA playoff history.
Knicks can't play any better. The Hawks can't play any worse.
Go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Gotta give it to you, Stephen A. Wow, what a night by the New York Knicks last night. Even I was impressed with what they were able to accomplish last night.
Yeah.
Orange and blue skies,
Yeah.
but going to the finals, bro, you still gotta go through the next round here. Celtics
We
are
going to the
success-
finals. We going to the finals.
Great.
We
There'll
going
be a
to the
meltdown
finals.
in between there, I'm sure of it. Good morning, Kendrick
We going
Perkins.
to the
How are
finals.
you?
Shay, what's going on, man? The energy up in here today is great, but it's right. It's great, but it's right. I will say that.
Yeah.
I will say that.
You're Shay.
Yeah, I will say
Let's go,
that.
Shay.
All right, let's go.
We got a lot to talk about, Shay.
We got a lot to get to.
Got a lot
Here we
talk
go.
about.
The Knicks blew the doors off the Atlanta Hawks last night in Atlanta, and that's putting it lightly. The Knicks led by as many as 60 points at one point. That's right, 60 points. In fact, the Knicks dropped 40 points in the first quarter alone, the most points in the first in Knicks playoff history. Karl Anthony Towns, he only took one shot, but still somehow ended up with a triple-double. So here was Cat post-game. Listen.
You know, it's been up and down, ebbs and flows of a season. It's understandable the fans didn't know what version they would see of us, especially after during this series, you know, we didn't play our best basketball. And for us to make a statement about who we could be when we're playing at, you know, we're clicking on all cylinders. It's great for us to have this kind of tape so that we could look back at it and see when we're playing our best, what are we doing correctly. But like I said, it's about consistency in the playoffs. How many times can we do that in a 7-game series?
Well, it's been at least 3 in a row, it looks like. But after going down 2-1, the Knicks just blitzed the Hawks in the final 3 games, as I said, of the series to advance now to the second round. They outscored the Hawks by 96 points in games 4 through 6. They also picked up the intensity on defense, holding the Hawks to under 100 points in each game. Last night was a butt kicking, if you will. What message did New York send to the East, Stephen A.?
We going to the finals. That's the message they sent. We going to the finals. That's what the message sent right there. You see, this is what I've been waiting for right here, all right? We saw Karl Anthony Towns being utilized. We saw the Knicks over the last 3 games. What happened? Excuse me, they shooting 45%, 55% from the field. I'm sorry, averaging over 126 points. That's what we saw. We know that defensively as elite as they could be. It's not like it was going to be better than it was with Tom Thibodeau. But what we expected was offensive efficiency to the point where you resembled a juggernaut, something that was unstoppable. They went to the ATL. Now, I warned everybody yesterday. I said it was a wrap. Shay saw me. I said it was a wrap, okay? I went on radio. I said it was a wrap. I called my peeps in the ATL. Get ready for a funeral because it's going to be like that with y'all tonight. This is what I said going into the game last night. It was over, but I didn't expect this. I didn't expect the New York Knicks to be up by damn near 50 in the first half. Now, I will say this as an aside to the Atlanta Hawks. Congratulations on the nice season that you had. I did say that to them. I did say that to them before the game yesterday. Congratulations on a nice season. But I also will say this. No disrespect to the coaching staff or whatever, but if I was the owner for the Atlanta Hawks, that coaching staff wouldn't have got out the building without being fired. They wouldn't have got out the building with it. I don't give a damn who you are. You don't go down 50 in the first half. In the first half, I'm sorry. I mean, that is just, that's something to live with right there. I'm just telling you who I am. You might be nice about it. I wouldn't have been nice about it. They would have walked out of that building unemployed. That's how bad it was. But in the end, the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges showed up. Very, very important for us to say that. We've been on him. The brother showed up. OG Anunoby has been the MVP for the New York Knicks in the series. Karl Anthony Towns obviously was doing his thing. Jalen Brunson, everybody, okay? And the bottom line is this. The New York Knicks sent a message. We are who the hell y'all thought we were supposed to be. We know there was a couple of games where we didn't look like that. But we here, baby. We here. New York Knicks going to the finals. They're going to the finals. They're going to the finals.
As bad as I want to disagree with you on this Friday, I can't. They sent a huge message to the rest of the league and to my big dumb ass too for picking the Celtics to come out of these. And they said, hey, Big Perk, sit your big ass down and watch this show. Because what I witnessed, not just last night, but over the last 3 games, I witnessed the New York Knicks find their identity on both ends of the floor. Now, we talk about their offense. Mike Brown has done a hell of a job of adjusting his offense because now we're seeing a sprinkle of what he learned from Golden State. You know how Draymond Green was that point center, point forward? We're witnessing that from Karl Anthony Towns. In 2 of these 3 games, we watched him have a triple-double. Okay, and then you go to the defensive side. 3 straight games of holding the Hawks under 100 points. And when I'm watching them, it's not what they're doing, it's how they're doing it. Responding to the adversity, responding to their coach. And when you think about Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson, all I want to see them do is anchor a defense the way that they've been doing, and they've been doing it in great fashion. And so when you think about possibly seeing Boston in the next round, Mike Brown, I got a message for you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You need to be watching this series because if Boston pull this off in Game 7,
which is a big if.
It's a big if.
Big if.
It's a big if.
Okay.
I am concerned. We're going to get to that.
Should be.
But the one thing that he should take away from watching this series if he faced the Boston Celtics is that the Celtics are getting exposed in the inside by Joel Embiid. That's right. They, again, going into this Hawks series, Stephen A. Shea, my biggest thing was utilize Karl Anthony Towns. They didn't have anybody to match up with him. If you go against the Celtics, if they win Game 7, it's going to be the same type of energy.
I'm going to say this. I'm not going to commit it. I'm not going to consider it a crime for anybody to get exposed by Joel Embiid. When that brother is better than 50%, he's a problem. He's just that great, okay? But we'll get to him later. Let me get back to the orange and blue skies. Ladies and gentlemen, with 8:21 left in the third quarter, the New York Knicks were up 101 to 40. I'm going to repeat that. 101 to 40. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just all of it. Now, I know that's 61 points, which is very, very bad. But what makes it worse is that I mean, the Atlanta Hawks was having trouble scoring than most college teams. They couldn't score, and it was just a really, really bad experience. I'm sorry that they had to go through that. I mean, to end your season that way, to have to live with that for the next 6 months, that's going to be a very, very painful experience for the ATL. Thank God they have other distractions because it's a lot that they're going to need. They need to figure out something else to do in the ATL because basketball ain't it. Can't find Ludacris, can't find T.I. I don't know this APB out for them brothers. I don't know where they at right now. It was just that bad, okay? I was looking for them last night, couldn't find them. But in the end, the New York Knicks did what they were supposed to do, and now you looking at them the way that they are, defensively, the way they stepped it up, utilizing their size, but also getting OG Anunoby. I can't say enough. We talk about Mikal Bridges in the 5 and 6 first-round picks, 4 unprotected, 2 swaps. OG Anunoby was paid $212 million.
And he's worth every penny.
$212 million.
And he's worth.
And we ain't complaining.
No.
We ain't been complaining. OG, Carmen's favorite player, by the way. OG Anunoby, this brother has shown up and is handling their business. The way the New York Knicks look right now, Shay, y'all can call me whatever. You can accuse me of engaging in hyperbole. I am not. I watched Boston. even though Philly worries me. I've watched Orlando. I've watched Cleveland. I've watched Toronto. I've watched Detroit. There is no reason why the NBA Finals cannot be in Gotham City in June.
And look.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, listen.